news organization.
All right, next on Live in the D, it's that time of year to start planning, and we have the perfect feast for your graduation parties.
Good.
Tubbies.
Good. Plus, go inside the national treasure that's right in our own backyard.
And Instagram wants to make it harder for people to do this one thing on its site. We will see you in 1 minute.
Well, thanks a bunch, guys, and looking forward to the show today. And right now, temperatures are well into the 60s for most of us, but I focus your attention to the left. Notice Jackson drops off to 60, Lansing drops off to 55 degrees. There is colder air back there behind a cold front. That's going to dramatically change our temperatures. Tell you about it in about 20 minutes.
Get it. He's on down the road.
Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Nipsey Russell, and who am I missing?
Richard Pryor. Well, he wasn't singing.
No.
But Richard Pryor was Wizard of Oz.
Was he? Wait, who was the Scarecrow?
The Scarecrow was
Michael.
Nipsey Russell.
No, Nipsey Russell was...
or Slash him, or, yeah, he was the Tin Man.
Anyway, our daily jam is He's on Down the Road from The Wiz. I love The Wiz.
I love The Wiz. It's a great movie. So here's a situation for you. Kind of goes along with our daily jam. What do you do if you park in a 2-hour parking spot that's not metered and you know you've been there for more than 2 hours? Do you risk it? Do you move your car? I'm a shook one. I'm a scaredy cat, so I move.
You go out and feed the meter, or you move?
I'm both.
Oh, it's only 2 hours that you can stay there. You got to
Correct.
move on, or they'll put a boot. They'll give you the boot.
Yeah, something like that. A ticket. I'm allergic to parking tickets, just saying. So listen to this. You won't have to worry about your car being marked by police anymore. So the circuit court ruled it's unconstitutional because it violates our Fourth Amendment right against unreasonable searches. Whoop, whoop. You're not as excited as I am, okay?
Because my mind wandered to this encounter I had over, what's the place downtown that's a pizzeria, and they also have video games? Checkers.
Okay.
Over by Checkers. And there is a curb over there that does not look like a driveway. It looks like a full-on curb that you would park
Like a
at.
proper, yeah.
It is next to a pay parking lot.
Okay.
So I went over there to have lunch one day, and I parked alongside that curb. I came out, and I had a ticket, and the guy from the lot was like, I called the cops on you for that ticket. I said, what are you talking about? He goes, that's my driveway. I said, no, that's a curb. He said, no, it's a driveway. He said, it's a curb.
Hustle. It's a hustle. Trust me, it's a hustle.
So he and I, we had words. I still haven't paid that ticket. It's sitting in my console.
We need to pay that. When did that happen?
No, on principle,
Okay.
I'm going to wait until they come and take me away in
Jeez.
shackles.
Oh.
So they ruled that cities could not demonstrate the need to deter drivers from going over the speed limit or time limit, rather. So basically, it came down to making money for the city. So,
Basically.
big surprise. It's always about this.
They should have used another kind of excuse. They should have said something along the lines like, well, we want to make sure that everyone who wants to come downtown or whatever to this neighborhood has the opportunity to find a free parking spot. Come on, man, use your wits. Spin the story. I guess we're journalists, so we kind of know.
I got something to ease your mind.
What is this?
I got this just for you.
Thank you, Jason. A 20-foot-long Tubbies. Thank you.
Submarines.
We'll tell you all about this later on. Isn't he generous?
If you turn the channel now, you won't find out what's in this box.
Something good. We've got a lot of good stuff coming up today.
Experts
Don't
say if you want to start, yes, a small business, you should do it in smaller cities, but which town in America is best to start a small business in?
Well, according to the website Wallet Hub, it's...
Holland, Michigan,
Who would have known?
especially if you start a windmill company. The finance site looked at over 1,200 small-sized cities to compile a list of the best small towns for startups, and Holland took the top spot because of its access to resources, higher education assets, and low business costs.
Okay.
I cannot tell you a single thing about Holland other than the fact that there, I think, are some windmills there. And
There's probably not any windmills there.
yeah, there were.
There are for... No.
Not
I
like,
haven't.
I'm talking about the old school wind.
Yeah.
Jay,
Google
producer
that.
Jay goes out to
Wooden
Southwest
shoes up there in
Michigan.
Holland, Michigan?
That's
wooden-
Holland, Europe, not. What are y'all talking
it might
about?
be locally, you know. You never know.
You know
It's our
what?
local version of the wooden shoe.
Let's give our Michigan
Little Dutch
City,
boy
put
pants.
some respect on their name. Let's look it up and we'll tell you what they're known for.
Is Netflix killing romance? I thought the whole Netflix and chill thing was like bringing romance back. to the
Apparently
couch.
not, my friend, apparently not. For many couples, Netflix and chilling may be a popular date night, but researchers are learning that couples are not actually connecting while binging their favorite shows. Instead, are sleeping. Because you know that couch is comfortable. You get all snuggled in there, don't have a little blankie or throw. So, researchers
Look out now.
Researchers think this Netflix and sleeping is what's causing the recent declines in fertility. So people are too busy sleeping and not, you know, procreating.
Wait.
Whoa, whoa.
That's what they're trying to say. Listen, I'm
No,
reading the
watch.
prompt. I'm reading the prompter.
Well,
That's what they're saying. Because married people
you know,
are
what
tired.
Tanya said people are falling asleep, but I don't think that was going to stop, you know.
Boom chicka boom boom.
You know.
You listen.
If you saw 5 Heartbeats, you know what that is. If you,
People are tired. Then you get them in front of the. It's not a thing.
Depends on what you're watching, right?
All right. So what's
If something amorous comes on the screen and you're watching your Netflix and chilling with your
But
boo, then,
your boo might have fell asleep already.
well, shame
and
on
it's
him
like-
or her because then they don't get to see the.
They're tired.
Mm-hmm.
They worked extra long this week.
If you want to be on good terms with your coworkers, do not sign off your emails with the word thanks.
I don't know if I agree with this. So, according to a new book about workplace emails, writing thanks at the bottom of emails comes off as too presumptuous and puts pressure on coworkers to do something before they have agreed to.
Instead, it's
Doe said that's the point. I know, right?
Instead, it's better to use the word best or, best regards, sincerely, if you're trying to be formal, that sort of thing.
I think those are both really formal.
This place is addicted to email. I've never seen so many emails in my whole life. It flies back and forth around here.
I don't get any emails from you. Why don't you email me?
I don't get any from you. I'm talking about like group emails.
Oh, those we have a lot
worse
of.
with emails.
You don't reply?
I don't.
Oh, you get on there. I see Randy Henry on there.
I'm
answer.
on there, but I don't answer too often, girl. Come on.
All right.
Too many emails flying back and forth to worry about what word you're signing off with is my point.
Oh, I got you. Oh, then
What
there's
would
that.
you sign off with? Best regards, lovely, with all of my heart, Tati.
Thanks.
That's the word that we.
I say thanks.
avoid thanks.
I say thanks because I'm thanking you for reading my email. Thank you for taking the time to listen to what I have to say. I'm trying to be nice. You know which one is kind of like this British guy I used to work with?
Cheers?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Like I'm not confident enough to put cheers.
My brother-in-law Colin is a Cheers
Yeah.
aficionado. He signs everything Cheers.
That's not me.
Here's a word of advice. Don't use 90s rock bands as inspiration for your computer passwords.
That is so, I would have never thought of this. So the password Blink182 ranks as the most hackable password according to a new security survey. The band name is popular because it usually fits the strong password criteria many websites require. Capital letters, special character numbers,
What's a special character? The hyphen?
like the hyphen, right?
Okay.
I recommend using an exclamation point, a question mark, something like that. That's not as easily.
My password's like 36 characters long. It's ridiculous.
Is it? It's like a sentence.
Return.
Birthday, forget about it.
Well, Blink-182 not happy to hear their fans are not taking their cybersecurity seriously, with guitarist Mark Hoppus tweeting, "You guys,
Come on, get it together.
you guys,
Get it
you
together.
guys,
Guys!
you guys, come on."
Guys! All right, so listen to this. Instagram isn't liking its influencers and trying to stop their rise. The social media company is looking into a new feature that would hide the amount of likes a post received from the public. The poster, as in the person who posts it, will still get to see how many likes they get, but none of their followers would. I think that's...
By hiding likes, Instagram would effectively end influencers because advertisers would have a hard time assessing a post's reach, leaving advertisers to focus on Instagram itself. Well, I mean, that's true theoretically, but if you as the influencer could still see your own data,
Correct.
you could download it,
Send
print
it
it,
over, yep.
send it over to, you know, whatever brand, you know, like Supreme or whatever brand that you're influencing for. And then they would still be able to see your metrics and whether you were working or not.
Absolutely, absolutely. And even if you were courting an influencer, they could just send you all of their stats for other things that they've done. I think it's
Talk to us. Craig and
trying
Felicia
to-
will help
Craig
you
and
out.
Felicia will.
Will help you out.
Michael's like, cut it out. Oh.
I hear them laughing in there.
I hear them too. All right. So how much is too much when it comes to parents sharing pictures of their kids online? Pink just had an issue with this. She says she's not posting her children online anymore.
Term for these parents apparently is sharents, and as in share and parents, some say they create an unnecessary digital footprint for their child before the kid even knows what social media is all about.
I agree. You know, on the other hand, parents can also feel pressure to share from family members who live far away and want to know more about the family. What are you guys doing? What's the balance? My suggestion would always be private group chat or create a private account. Because I'm telling you, I love the pictures. My friends and I really share within our group chat. So I get the funny stories. Oh, my son locked my purse in the.
Yeah.
Remember that when my friend's son locked her purse away
In the
so
car?
she wouldn't leave? Yeah. So there's all kinds of funny, cool stuff that happens. But one day, these kids, they're gonna grow up and they had no control over every little thing that was shared about them online. And do they have a say in this? And you know, usually I feel like parents run everything. They pay the bills, they're the ones that have the say. But in this one, I feel like, I don't know, Big Randy, what do you think? I don't know.
I
don't
just
know
counted
about that.
nine photos of my daughter over the last year
About
and a
putting
half.
pictures up, yeah.
That's enough.
9 photos over a year and a half.
Yeah,
that's 18 months.
Yeah.
And
People
that's
are
not a lot.
just,
That's one every 2 months.
yeah, people are cruel. I mean, I'm sure you haven't gotten anything negative,
No.
but people are mean. People are mean. I would, I don't know.
I wouldn't put your kids out there. I mean, people always want to put pictures of your kids out there. You try to stay away from it. I got pictures of my grandbabies up, and I get nervous about that. So people will get your kids' pictures and say they're their kids. So
All kinds of crazy stuff.
Did you
Which
notice?
happened to a friend of mine, by the way. They swiped pictures of her kid, and someone found her daughter's picture on someone else's social
boy.
media account. Yeah.
Did you notice it was still light at 8:30 last night? I did.
delightful.
It's my favorite time of year.
Wasn't it wonderful?
Love it. I wish we could stay on daylight saving time all the time. which
Me
is-
too.
From now on, this time of year, it's 10 o'clock at night, it's Michigan, it's still light out.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I live for this time of year, okay? But a new study says that it may be bad for your health.
get some
Why?
curtains.
That's what I'm talking about.
Blackout blinds.
Done. We just solved the problem. Drop the mic. We can move on to the next story.
Anyway, for those who don't have that option, extended daylight unconsciously leads to less sleep. So you're naturally programmed to stay up later and wake up earlier because of the light and yada, 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 and scroll up the prompter.
That's all we're saying because we're about it. 20 minutes of sleep lost. By then you have balanced your accounts, unloaded the dishwasher, went shopping and spent more money. I bet you it'll do a lot for our state economy.
Mike the TD, he's too on it.
Mike is not having it. Mike is not
Buying
having
online or buying in the store? I do both.
it.
What do you
Yes.
do?
Same.
You know that you're supposed to do different things for different areas. Like you buy some stuff online, you buy some stuff in the store.
A little bit. I do a bit of that. A bit. But how do you know when you're going to get the best deal?
According to Adobe Digital Insight, here's what researchers found. It is cheaper to buy computers, sporting goods, furniture, appliances, and TVs online unless those things are sold at Best Buy. Like my Best Buy, I can just show them, look,
Right.
Good Eggs got it for this price. And they'll go, we'll match it.
Okay. Now here's the thing. Furniture might be iffy, but I have bought a couple pieces of furniture online and I was really happy with them. Not the main staples, but like accent chairs, and it was cool.
We recently bought a modern sectional mainly for its shape and look, not the idea that people are actually going to comfortably sit on it.
Right? How do you like
It's
it?
similar to this. It's like sitting on a wooden bench.
Okay.
But,
Alrighty.
I mean, it completes the room.
Right.
It completes the room.
Did you read the reviews? Did anyone else tell you it was like a wooden bench or?
I didn't see.
Okay.
Well, if you actually want to save, you should look at buying toys, groceries, and non-prescription drugs in stores.
Yeah, groceries. Groceries and that kind of stuff are all for convenience. Like you're ordering it online knowing that you're going to pay a premium.
Not so quick on the draw this time.
How do you pick and choose what you're going to buy online and on the store? I just do price comparisons.
I tell you one thing is really convenient, and I feel bad because I know that the Amazon Prime delivery guys and gals are breaking their backs for not a lot of money. But I buy a lot of like soda, cranberry juice, Gatorade, pop, stuff that we stock, you know, mixers for drinks and stuff like that. And it comes in. Oh, that's too good. Still add live in the game.
The unique way that you can help pets like this one.
That's my pet right here.
That one right there for years to come. We'll tell you all about it.
And up next, the great way to provide a feast for that upcoming graduation party. Look at that.
That looks good.
Tubbies!
They're cupcakes. Wait till you see it. And we want to say hello to our Live in the D fan of the day. This is Erica Kemsky from Farmington Hills. That's a beautiful dog too, Miss Erica. She will receive passes to either the Henry Ford Museum or Greenfield Village for being our fan of the day. If you want to be our Live in the D fan of the day, just follow the link on our Live in the D Facebook page, or you can enter at clickondetroit.com, where you'll also find the contest rules under the Scene on 4 tab. Jason, stop twerking.
Get out of here.
Stop it.
I'm not the only one in the studio dancing right now, ladies. I see you over there.
Be right there.
Tomorrow on Live in the D.
A great place to have some fun in Detroit after dark. This spot will make you feel like you've been transported to another time in the D. That's tomorrow at 10 a.m. right here on Live in the D.
Graduation season is around the corner, and that means parties, parties, and more parties, and those parties mean food, food, and more food. You can serve a great spread and save yourself a lot of hassle by featuring a Detroit area favorite, Tubby's Sub Shops, since 1968. We want to welcome Jacqueline Brooks and Sue Marchek.
Marhefka.
Marhefka. I always want to say chat when you're on. We want to thank Tubby's for partnering with us with our daily jams, so thank you very much for that.
We enjoy doing it.
And playing that great variety of songs every day, thanks to Tubby's. And I'm looking at this, plus the Just Baked cupcakes over here, and I am in heaven.
Yeah,
my car is right over here.
We're gonna
back it
push
up,
everything right
the trunk, and then tell us
over
about
there and load it into the trunk.
Tell us about the spread, starting with the subs over here. But so many toppings are like spilling out the side.
Well, so over here we have the turkey and cheese, and then we have a famous. Our famous is our most popular. It's our original. Turkey and cheese and the famous both come with the onion, lettuce, and tomato. You get the Tubby's dressing and mild peppers on the side. As you can see, like he said, toppings are falling out. Look at that. Makes you want to eat it up, don't it?
And that one's a 3-foot. They're available
yes.
anywhere between 1 and 5 foot increments.
What about if you're just grab and go kind of thing, like you're pulling through a Tubby's drive-through?
Grab and go, we have our half platters or our full platters with the bun and the roll-up. They each have a variety. The roll-up and the bun, the full ones, have famous turkey and cheese, turkey club, and the ham and cheese. To where the half platters come with famous and turkey and cheese only. They also get the mild peppers and dressing on the side. The bigger ones feed up to 15 to 20 people.
Right here?
Yes.
So, oh my gosh. Oh, that is hefty.
They are heavy.
Compared to the smaller ones, they only feed up to 10.
Those up in there.
So it's pretty much half the size.
The question on the teleprompter says, do you ever cover dessert? And I'm standing next to cupcakes, so we should probably talk about those.
Yes, we actually own Just Baked. They're available in the majority of our locations. We serve 12 different varieties of the Just Baked cupcakes, and we are testing currently our brownies and cookies in a few locations. Those will be available in all the Tubby stores within the next few months.
So, and it's not just graduation parties. Heck, I mean, there's people watching this at the office right now when they should be working. Not that we mind. But they could order lunch for like a coworker's retirement party or going away party. Or, I mean, Randy's going to be leaving here in about 7 months, and so we might get him Tubbies for that occasion. I mean,
It's going to be a wang dang doodle.
it's a wang dang doodle.
We are going to set you up with everything that you want right here.
When do people start placing orders?
Normally 24 hours in advance is the latest to place a large catering order, but you can do those anywhere between now and 2 months from now if you'd like.
How many locations across Metro Detroit do you have?
We have 63 locations currently.
63?
63.
Holy smokes. I know the one by me. I love Tubbies. To find the Tubbies sub shop nearest to you and place orders for catering and whatnot, visit the website tubbies.com. There you see it right there. And to learn more about all about the Just Baked cupcakes that they have to offer, including all the flavors and custom cakes and whatnot, visit their website. Guess what? JustBakedCupcakes.com. And we want to say thank you, ladies, for being here. I'm going to open up this bottle of Tubby sauce and get to work. What I like to do. Come back on camera. Are we come back to this camera, or are we going straight to Tati for a minute?
Bring me a cupcake.
I will. All right, here we go. This is what I would do with a Tubby submarine there, Tati.
OMG, what are you doing?
I'm coming over here.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna like. All right. Next on Live in the D. Are we gonna show up my? All right. Next on Live in the D. Go ahead.
All right, here's what I would do right here.
Is he about to drench it?
Yep, I sure am.
OMG.
That's what you need to do right there.
Go for it, Jason.
That's good stuff right there. That's mine, by the way.
You sneezed on it already?
I'll bring you a cupcake.
All right, next on Live in the D, a Detroit singer has her live moment on The Voice. Is it enough to get her to the live competition? We're rooting for you, Beth. Hear what coaches said about Beth Griffith-Manley after the break. But first, let's get on a check on the weather with Paul Gross.
Hey, thanks, Toddy. And we have now finally established that Jason likes subs with his dressing, so that's good to know. Hey, the temperature right now is the big weather story. We are in the mid to upper 60s here across southeast Michigan, but look to the west. You don't even need me to tell you where that cold front is. You can see temperatures are going to start falling once that gets here, and that's going to get here in the next few hours. So basically, winds are gusting. We have gusts between 25, 35 miles per hour. So get ready for some big changes today, but at least the afternoon will be dry. Evrod?
Thank you, Paul. And we have a Local 4 News update for you about a Radford woman that will be in court today accused in a murder-for-hire plot. It is alleged that Kirsten Evans wanted to have her husband killed so she could collect on his life insurance policy worth $440,000. It's alleged that she saved up $10,000 to pay for a hitman earlier this year. She's expected to be arraigned today. Paul and I are back with another news and weather update in about 30 minutes, but we'll send you back to more Live in the D after the break.
All right, today is National Take a Chance Day. Take a chance, play the music. There you go.
Guess what else is today?
Mega Millions jackpot happens to be $192 million.
It's one thing you can take a chance on. We should do it, Jason. We only need like...
Office poll.
Let's do it, please.
What would you do without us? So many of you watched yesterday that we were #1 in people 25-54 and women 25-54. And if we all won the lottery and retired, what would you watch?
You are the best slick bragger I have ever met in my life.
It's a humble brag.
I gotta learn your ways. Teach me your ways.
Detroit singer Beth Griffith-Manley had her moment to shine in the live cross battles last night.
I want her to win so badly. I'm totally rooting for the hometown girl. Her coach, John Legend, picked her as his last singer to go head-to-head with someone, and she brought her A game singing, I Put a Spell on You. Listen
That's
to
a jam.
this. It is.
Said I put a spell on you.
You let Beth go? I mean, what?
I know.
What?
I have a really good team.
My
it's not that I want
gosh, she is so good. I mean, that note you hit at the end is Ridiculous.
Yeah.
You let Beth go?
I love all of my team. You let people go that are
But
great.
you let Beth go?
I can't stand you right now.
Well, Coach, you've got a steal tomorrow night, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Adam, what did you think of this cross battle?
Man, that was really tough. I mean, Beth, I think you're incredible, and I think that you put on a clinic out here today. Like you were
Kelly let her go.
Stop talking.
I love it. That's the reaction to Beth's performance. But the coaches also said that her competition, Rebecca, is one of the biggest surprises of the season.
Will Beth move on?
Dun,
Will
dun,
Kelly
dun.
steal her back? Find
Dun,
out
dun,
tonight.
dun.
9 o'clock, live eliminations right here on Local 4.
The Voice is such a good show.
After 22 movies, Avengers Endgame is finally here.
All right, and last night, the film held its world premiere in Los Angeles, and basically all of Hollywood came out to celebrate every actor featured in the Marvel franchise. Came out to celebrate every actor featured in the Marvel franchise made an appearance, and many talked after about how much the film has meant to them.
Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor, thanked his fellow castmates and crew, telling them that he loves them all. Chris Evans, who plays Captain America, admitted he cried a few times during and after watching the film. And that comment has everyone speculating about what happens to Captain America in the movie, since it will be the last time we see him in the role.
Maybe it's just tears of joy.
Evans previously announced that his contract with Marvel expires after Endgame and that he has no plans to renew it. Avengers Endgame hits theaters this weekend, in case you were living under a rock for the last 2 weeks.
I know. All right, well, when it comes to deciding who is going to watch your kid, do you take into account how pretty the person is?
Well, country singer Jana Kramer says you should and won't hire a nanny who's attractive. On her recent podcast, the former One Tree Hill actress says she won't hire a hot nanny, not because she doesn't trust her husband, but because it is, quote, playing with fire.
Ooh la la. So Kramer cited recent Hollywood scandals like Ben Affleck, Jude Law, and Gavin Rossdale. All men whose marriages ended because they were caught cheating with the family nanny. Now, from what I understand, her husband, he's dipped out a little bit, a little something happened, but does she have the right idea? I think you're the married man.
Yeah.
What do you think? Because I think it's reducing men to such a simple form.
Yeah, I'm able to maintain for
But-
myself. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, you and I talked about this beforehand, and Jason was like, come on, what's wrong with you?
All right, calling all, was it Beehive or Bayhive?
Beehive.
It is time to get into formation because there's a new Beyonce dance challenge.
Twerk, 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 twerk. The Grammy Award-winning singer dropped a new dance challenge on her Instagram story last night, showcasing fans dancing to her remix of Before I Let Go, which is the jam, I'm telling you. So the song was originally released by Frankie Beverly and Maze in 1981 and became a staple of Black social gatherings. That it is. I don't know when it's not played. Beyonce features her cover as a bonus track on her Homecoming live album. It's the jam. Have you heard it yet? This is like such a great rendition. I thought for a long time that, you couldn't improve upon that song, but this is actually great. All right, it's time for our Pet of the Week. Helping pets in need can be rewarding, and there are ways that you can help for years to come. And we want to welcome Paula Durant from the Michigan Humane Society, who is here to explain more about that. And you also brought in an adorable new pet who needs a forever home.
I have 2 pets here who need forever homes. They're actually a bonded pair. She's a little nervous, it seems, but they have been with us since February 15th.
Wow.
So
they're Valentine's Day kitties.
Exactly. So it's been a little while, so it's time for someone to take them home. They're just a little nervous, but they're very sweet.
What are their names?
Dana and Abby.
Dana and Abby, how sweet.
I've got Dana in my arms.
You do.
She is very chill.
Chunky and
She
cute.
is.
She's a chonk, as they say on Reddit.
Do you like to cuddle, Dana? Because it's all about the cuddle. All right, so how can people help animals at the Michigan Humane Society today and for future years to come?
Well, they finally let a fundraiser come on TV, so I'm pretty happy about that. But a lot of times people tell us, gosh, I wish that I could give more, and maybe $10 or $20 fits their budget. But we have something called the Legacy Society, where people can actually name MHS as a beneficiary of maybe an IRA, an annuity, or just a bequest in their will or trust.
Wow.
There you see it on the screen. Help pets for years to come. Become a member of the MHS Legacy Society. Donate via the combined federal campaign, MHS Monthly Giving and Tributes Programs. There you see, MichiganHumane.org.
This is great. So tell us about this. What does it mean to be a bonded pair for people who don't know?
This means that they were surrendered to us together.
Okay.
So they need to go into a new home together because obviously she helps this girl out.
Okay.
So it's okay.
So they're playful.
They are playful and sweet. Just I guess this is a
Look at
little
that face.
overwhelming.
Can you zoom in on that, Mike? Look
Dana
at,
is chill.
Dana's like, I love me some Jason.
They're super cute.
Who doesn't?
Oh,
Yeah.
dog. I remember.
About how old are they?
6 and 8.
Oh, okay.
So still lots of fun kitty energy, and they'll make somebody a really wonderful home.
Good for a family. They like to
Perfect.
cuddle. It's all about the cuddling.
They
factor.
do.
Yeah.
So somebody who wants some still playful cats, but isn't maybe interested in kittens.
Yeah. Okay, sounds great. And remember, our friend Mike Morris and the Mike Morris Law Firm will pay the standard adoption fees for whoever adopts our pets of the week. You might remember last week's pet of the week. Trixie is the sweet black cat we had on the show. She is still looking for her forever home. Remember, the Mike Morris firm will pay her standard adoption fees as well, so it doesn't expire. Just call 866-M-HUMANE if you'd like to adopt her.
This cat is totally chill.
Jason's about to take home another pet.
And the Mike Morris Law Firm also wants to help you if you need legal help. Visit their website, 855-MIKE-WINS, or call the same, 855-MIKE-WINS, to find out if you have a case.
Thank you, Abby and Dana.
Dana doesn't want to go anywhere. Next on Live in the D.
She's going home with you. It's the National Museum you may not have known is right in our own backyards. I'll tell you all about it in just a few.
Oh. This makes me want to watch the movie.
Which movie?
Groundhog Day.
Ah.
Hello to everybody out there in Troy at the Polish Market, Maple, near DeQuinder. They also have a kickin' restaurant there.
Let's go. Where are we going?
Should have them on.
Ooh.
Let's invite them in.
Well, April is Arab American Heritage Month, and right in our own backyard, the Arab American National Museum is celebrating all month long.
Until the end of the month, admission is free for walk-in visitors, and photojournalist Alex Atwell shows why it's a uniquely Detroit spot you don't want to miss.
So welcome to the Arab American National Museum. So hopefully by the time you leave here in an hour, you'll be fluent in Arabic, right? المتحف العربي الأمريكي. There we go. Amriki is American, Arabi is Arabic, and المتحف is a museum. So basically saying, welcome to the Arab American National Museum.
My name is Matthew Jaber Stifler. I'm the Research and Content Manager here at the Arab American National Museum.
The mission of the museum is to document Arab history, to preserve its heritage, and also to celebrate its culture.
Yes, at heart, we are a storytelling institution that is here to not only preserve stories, but share them with the public. We want Arab Americans that come here to feel pride in their family history, in their community history. So this exhibit showcases items that Arab immigrants brought with them when they came to the United States. So this trunk belonged to a Yemeni immigrant who came to the United States. These shoes are wonderful. These shoes were brought by Sarah Abdullah. She actually wore them on her journey when she came to the U.S. because she wanted to, in a sense, present her best foot forward to her new life in the U.S. So here we've got several artifacts that were donated by Helen Thomas, who is a native Metro Detroiter. Her parents were Lebanese immigrants, and she became extremely famous for her covering of presidents. She has been a wonderful force for journalism and for truth. So this is one of our exhibits that shows Arab Americans and the long history in Hollywood and other entertainment industries. For instance, we've got Paul Anka here. A lot of people don't know that he's of Arab heritage. Up here we've got Casey Kasem. We've got a plaque when he had his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He is a native Detroiter. And he is very proud of his Lebanese and Arab heritage. So Mustafa Akkad was a Hollywood producer and director who did most of the Halloween movies, including the first handful. Over here we've got a little bit of pop culture and a little bit of local history. So here we have a figurine of Simon Baz, who was one of the Green Lanterns. And so Simon Baz was a Lebanese Muslim superhero from Dearborn, Michigan. Neat little piece of local history that connects to the larger Arab American story. We really try to tell that broad story of who our community is, where they're coming from, and why they're here.
All right, joining us now live in the D, Raya Akel, the Curator of Education and Public Programming at the Arab American National Museum. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And Tammy Lakis, who is an Arab American musician. Thank you for being here, Tammy.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so this is exciting stuff. You saw the piece on tape there. You have some special programs coming up that you want to talk about.
Yes, so this month actually for the remainder of Arab American Heritage Month, we have free walk-in admissions for any guests, so come on down. And then this Saturday we have English Arabic story time for children ages 2 to 6.
So in these challenging times where it seems like we're more divided than ever, when we need to really be a melting pot, why is it important to spotlight artists like Tammy?
So much like the museum's mission, Arab American Heritage Month really puts a national focus on Arab American culture and history. And as you said, in these times, it's really important to highlight Arab American stories that are often ignored or misrepresented in the media. And artists like Tammy are really exciting examples of the cultural production that are coming out of the Arab American community.
All right, and Tammy, tell us about your music, your influences, your style, your genre.
So I make, I guess you could say, synth pop. It's electronic music that I sing over, and
Okay.
I'm influenced by probably Arabic and English music, like music that I listened to growing up. And currently, Bjork is like a big influence.
She's pretty avant-garde.
Yeah, she is.
All right.
Pretty great.
Where can somebody see you perform?
I have some performances coming up on May 23rd at Donovan's Pub and on May 26th at Pizzaplex.
Pizzaplex is cool. It's over there
It
on
is
Verner in
cool.
Southwest
Yeah,
Detroit.
Southwest.
Neat little space. Great
Mhm.
pizza, cold beer. I highly recommend going to see live music there, including Tammy. So the Arab American National Museum, Michigan Avenue near Schaefer. We're going to let Tammy play us to break. And Raya, you and I are going to step out and let the star take over.
Amazing. Say mashallah.
Thank you.
This is how it goes and goes and goes, like a wheel doing somersaults on its track. It goes. This is how it goes and goes and goes, like a balloon leaving your grasp, no coming back. It goes. It's not about you. No, we're caught in an infinite loop-de-loop. It's not about you. No, we're caught in an infinite loop-de-loop. This is how it goes. It goes and goes and goes, like a ripple stretching out into greater.
Be right there.
This is the Brighton Coffee House and Theater in Brighton. Great place to stop in Livingston County. Tati, over to you.
Thank you, Jason. Well, we are in the midst of Passover, the holiday when members of the Jewish faith celebrate the liberation of Jews from slavery in ancient Egypt. Passover started last Friday at sundown and is observed with special rituals and foods that symbolize the story of freedom. We want to welcome Steve Goldberg, owner of the Stage Deli, who is here to explain more. Now, many people who are not of the Jewish faith are curious about the holiday. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's a time when we celebrate our freedom from slavery in Egypt, ancient Egypt, thousands of years ago. And so we do two things. We remember the humility of being slaves and celebrate the freedom of being released. And we try to incorporate that into our personal transformation so that we move from things that hold us back to our own best versions of ourselves.
I love it. Everyone can learn something from this holiday.
Absolutely.
All right. So what does it mean to keep kosher during Passover?
Yeah, so there's really two different notions here. Kosher is an eating regimen for observant Jews that is year-round. It involves things like avoiding pork and shellfish and supports the humane raising of animals. Passover is another layer on top of that, where we avoid eating leavened and fermented grains. So we avoid things like bread and cake and pizza.
Nothing with yeast in it, right?
Yeah, and all the fun stuff.
All right, well, take us through these foods and tell us what they symbolize.
Well, so what I've brought here today is the Stage Deli is not a kosher restaurant, but we are Passover friendly. So I brought a bunch of dishes from our menu that are easy to eat and are delicious for Passover. So, for instance, we have our yogurt parfait, which we've taken out the oats and put in crushed candied pecans. We have an egg white pizza, which instead of your bread crust has an egg white crust in it.
Interesting.
It's a great item. Everyone loves bagel lox and cream cheese. We have an MLC where we swap out the bagel with matzah, which is the classic dish, food for Passover. A simple cracker made of flour and water.
It's delicious, so I bet that'd be really good.
Oh, everything's delicious.
Yes.
If it's not delicious, we don't serve it.
I got you.
All right, that's why we've got our whitefish Valencia. We serve a lot of fish at our restaurant. We get it fresh every day. Our brick chicken. So any sort of fish or steaks or chickens are totally cool for Passover.
Okay.
We've taken this breaded chicken schnitzel and we swapped out our breading and put in a matzah crumb. Which is, it's really, and it's tasty and crunchy and wonderful.
So you still get the same effect, but you're keeping
Passover
friendly. Okay.
Exactly right.
And
our
then?
matzo ball soup, which most people will have at their Seder, we have this year round. Of course, salads are really friendly for Passover. Our Malibu salad with apples and chicken, avocado, and sun-dried cherries.
This one, very
delicious.
Beautiful.
Sweet poppy seed dressing, and our Mark Belterre salad, which is our signature chef salad. Over here we have a dish that's always served at Seders, or oftentimes. It's called simmus. And it's a side dish, a sweet side dish of carrots and sweet potatoes and prunes.
That looks
People love
delicious.
it. Yeah, it's really good. And we serve it at the restaurant during Passover.
Okay.
And gefilte fish, which may not be familiar to many people, but it's basically ground lake fishes like whitefish and trout, and then poached in a fish stock. And it's served cold and it's delicious.
It is delicious.
Yeah.
It is delicious. So what happens at the end of Passover?
Oh, I'm sorry.
At the end of Passover.
Whenever there's good food.
I wanted to pop in here and say the burger at Stage Deli is really good on the patio in the summertime.
Oh.
Done.
Thank you. That's what happens at the end of Passover.
There you go.
Burgers, pizza, and great big deli sandwiches. Everyone rushes to get the things that they couldn't eat during Passover.
Okay. I mean, this is so beautiful. I don't think you miss it that much.
You don't. If you're creative and thoughtful, you can do it. But, one of the signature marks of Passover is the 4 questions. Why is this night different from all other nights? And so we really go out of our way to make it a little bit different, because we want to become different, to become our best versions of ourselves.
I love it. I love it. Great lesson for all of us to learn. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you. Jason, over to you.
We will be right back. Don't touch that dial.
NBC.
Well, fun today?
I did. Yourself?
A ton of fun. You ready for that the tubby sub?
I'm looking at it right over there with all that sloppy dressing on it. I've been nibbling on it like a rabbit during the show.
Have you?
It's not camera ready, let's put it that way.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We appreciate you so much. Have a great day. What? He's on down.
Doze over there?
This is the jam.
Down the road.
Play today.
Good morning, I'm Rhonda Walker with a breaking news update, and it's a good one. Google's self-driving car company is coming to Detroit. Waymo announced that they are partnering with American Axle and Manufacturing to build a factory for autonomous vehicles in Detroit. Waymo says that this is the world's first factory dedicated to the mass production of Level 4 autonomous vehicles. The state says the $13.6 million project will create 100 new jobs and potentially 300 more later. We'll have much more on this today at noon, but first, let's get the weather from Paul.
Yeah, hey, Rhonda. The temperature right now is absolutely crazy. Ahead of the cold front, Metro Airport has just popped up to 70 degrees. Same thing in Detroit at City Airport. Same thing at Monroe. And then look to the left there at Lansing. The front's gone through Lansing. It is 49 degrees there. So temperatures this afternoon are going to fall. Fortunately, a dry afternoon. The last of the showers are